This is the x and y intercepts worksheet. Alright, what is the slope of a line with the equation y equals negative 2x plus 6? So this is in slope-intercept form. So it's in y equals mx plus b. And remember, m is your slope, and b is your y-intercept. So m, in this case, is just negative 2. So your slope is negative 2. Okay? If the line y equals 2/3 x plus 8 was graphed, what would be the x-intercept? So in order to find the x-intercept, you want to plug in 0 for y. So you've got 0 equals 2/3 x plus 8. So I'm going to subtract 8 from both sides. You get negative 8 equals 2/3 x. In order to get rid of the 2/3, multiply by its reciprocal. So everything over here cancels. And then you have 3/2 times negative 8 over 1 equals x. So remember, when you multiply fractions, it's just straight across. You can cross-reduce these if you want, which is going to give you negative 12 over 1, which means x is equal to negative 12. Okay? Number 5 says, what is the x-intercept of the line? Now remember, your x-intercept is where the graph crosses your x-axis. So the graph crosses the x-axis right here. So your x-intercept is negative 4. Okay, what is the slope of a line? So your best bet is to take this point and take this point and rise and run and see what it is. So you would do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 over 1, 2, 3, 4 over 4. If you reduce that, you get 3 over 2. So your slope of your line is 3/2. And it's a positive slope because, remember, you read a slope just like you read a book. You read a graph from left to right. If you have to climb up the slope, then it's positive. If you can slide down it, it's negative. So you know it's positive 3/2. Alright, what is the slope of a line with the equation 8x minus 2y equals 6? Best way to find the slope of a line is put it in slope-intercept form. So I'm going to subtract 8x from both sides, which is going to give me negative 2y is equal to negative 8x plus 6. It's easier if you put your x term first because then it's going to be in mx plus b. Divide everything by negative 2. And you get y is equal to positive 4, because negative 8 divided by negative 2 is positive 4, x minus 3. And they're asking for our slope, so your slope is your m, and y equals mx plus b. So your slope is 4. Alright, what is the y-intercept of the line with the equation 5x minus 7y equals negative 24? Well, they want the y-intercept, so we can again put it in slope-intercept form. And remember, in this case, your y-intercept is your b. So I'm going to subtract 5x from both sides. And you get negative 7y is equal to negative 5x minus 24. Notice I put the x term first again. Divide everything by negative 7. And you get y equals positive 5/7 because it's a negative over a negative, plus 24 over 7. Okay? And that can't be reduced, so your y-intercept would be the point 0, 24 over 7. And you also, in order to find the y-intercept, you can plug in 0 for x. So you also could have plugged in 0 for x here. So you would have had negative 7y equals negative 24, divided both sides, and you would have gotten the answer. Either way works. Okay, on this they're asking for the x-intercept that passes through these 2 points. So for me, the easiest way to handle it is to draw a graph. Okay, and then plot your points. Negative 4, negative 2 is right here. And then 1, 3 is right here. Okay, now you're going to go ahead and connect your lines. Now, you can also check your slope by using slope formula. Which would give you, so you would have 3 minus negative 2 over 1 minus negative 4, which add a line, change the line for both, and you'll get 5 over 5. So that means your rise over run is up 1 over 1. So if you want to add some more points in here, you go up 1 over 1. It's going to be here. Up 1 over 1 here. Up 1 over 1 here. Up 1 over 1 here. Up 1 over 1. So you'll see that my line was not the best line in the world, so it looks more like that. And where is my x-intercept? It's where the graph crosses the x-axis. So it's at x equals negative 2. Okay, now they want us to graph these lines. This is the second worksheet. Now you have to use the x and y-intercept to graph all of these. So remember, in order to find the x-intercept, you're going to plug y equals 0. In order to find the y-intercept, you're going to do x equals 0. Alright, so let's find the x-intercept first. So we're going to plug in 0 for y. So we have 7x plus 0 equals 5. So 7x equals 5. Divide both sides by 7. X equals 5 over 7. Okay, so 5/7 is between 0 and 1. So I'll just put a point about right there. Closer to 1 than closer to 0, because 5/7 is almost 1. Now, let's find the y-intercept, which means we're going to plug in 0 for x. 7 times 0 is 0, so that goes away, so you get y equals 5. So go up to y equals 5 and plot a point. And then all you have to do is connect the, oops, that was terrible. Let's try that again. All you have to do is connect the, still terrible, but you get the idea. Alright, now they want us to graph y equals 4. Well, here we don't even really need to worry about finding the x and y intercepts. Y equals 4 is right there, and it is a horizontal line. So you just extend it and you're done. Alright, let's try this one. X equals negative 3. So I'm going to go to where x equals negative 3, plot my point, and then you just extend the tick marks. So you have a vertical line for that one. Alright, x plus y equals 3. So again, in order to find my x-intercept, I'm going to plug in 0 for y. So I'm going to do x plus 0 equals 3, which gives me x equals 3. So go to 3 on the x-axis and plot a point. Then in order to find your y-axis, you plug in 0 for x, so you get y equals 3. So go up the y-axis and find 3. Then you just connect your two lines, and you're done, or your 2 points. Alright, same situation here. In order to find the x-intercept, I'm going to plug in 0 for y. So then I go to 3 and I put a point. In order to find your y-intercept, I plug in 0 for x. So I have negative y equals 3. So be careful, on this one you have to divide both sides by negative 1. So you get y equals negative 3. Go to negative 3, plot your point, connect your 2 points, and you're done. Okay? Same situation here. Plug in 0 for y to find the x-intercept. Plug in 0 for x to find the y-intercept. Oh, look what I did. Did you see what I did there? This is the x-intercept, so be very careful there. I plotted on the y-axis when I was looking for the x-intercept. Okay, so y equals negative 3, or x equals negative 3 is here, and y equals negative 3 is here. That's my bad. And then you're going to connect them. And you're done. And that's it.